This is The Fifth Estate, a conversation between young African scholars from the Fort Hall School of Government and Professor Mutahi Nguni. Today, we want to thank our Fifth Estate viewers for getting us to the 100,000 subscription mark. This week, we received the YouTube silver button and a letter from the YouTube CEO congratulating the Fifth Estate. And for this, we thank our viewers who have helped us fight national stupidity with facts. This Sunday, we will respond to Uhuru Kenyatta's call for a national conversation on the state of our nationhood. But before we do it, we have a wish for our new Chief Justice, Martha Koome. Dear Justice Koome, we wish you enough. We wish you enough sun to keep your attitude bright, but we also wish you enough rain to appreciate the sun more. We wish you enough happiness to keep your spirits light, but we also wish you enough pain so that the smallest joys appear bigger. We wish you enough gain to satisfy your wants, but we also wish you enough loss to appreciate all you have. We wish you enough hellos, love, and kisses to get you through the final goodbye. Happy birthday, Justice Koome.
We wish Justice Martha Koome a happy birthday because today she was born by destiny to become the mother hen to a den of robbers. She needs prayers. And we wish her enough because she will please no one and piss off everyone. In fact, she has 9 good years or 2 presidential terms to be a national irritant to men of interest. As a mother hen to a den of robbers, therefore, she cannot win. That is why her focus must not be on winning, but on whipping those who have made the temple of justice a den of robbers. That is what Yeshua, the son of Elohim, did in the Holy Bible. And as the mother hen drains the judiciary swamp, she must remember the words of a brother called Martin Luther King Jr. If she cannot fly through the judiciary swamp, she must run. If the den of robbers makes it difficult for her to run, she must walk. And if the Muzungu men of interest stop her from walking, she must crawl. Whatever she does in that den, she must never stop moving. Her calling amongst robbers is like riding a bicycle. To keep its balance, she must keep moving.
Why do we call the judiciary a den of robbers? Why do we call it a swamp? And why should we drain the swamp? Have you been to a court of law lately? Have you sat on those benches of justice with the Lord sitting at judgment over you? It feels like a marketplace for human souls, and it smells like an auction for human flesh. When you combine the expensive colognes of the rich lawyers and men of interest with the sweat of the poor inmates, the place smells like a swamp. And this is the swamp that Jesus Christ, the Son of Elohim, tried to drain. What was meant to be a temple of justice had become a den of robbers. But is there evidence in the court of public opinion that the judiciary is at the core of the bandit economy? Former Chief Justice Dr. Willie Mutunga told the public that the den of robbers receives bribes through their spouses. It is on record. And Justice Mutunga did not say this from the cleverness of his head. He must have said it because, as Chief Justice, he saw the swamp and encountered the den of robbers.
Then there's a Somalian lawyer type who likes to run his mouth on Twitter. Name withheld. This mouth runner told us that there was a judge who got a 200 million bribe to fix a case. The Somalian was sued. Then he threatened to spill the beans. The court of public opinion is waiting. Another accusation was made against a big enough judge. He had received 200 million at a petrol station to fix a case for some governor. There was no proof, but the judge quit. And it is on record in the court of public opinion. Another judge, name withheld, was arrested. He was said to be romancing a Kikuyu woman, and the woman was alleged to have killed her Italian husband. Then, the Deputy Chief Justice was arrested and charged. The Court of Public Opinion has no idea what happened to that case in simple words. In 2002, Kiraitu Murungi initiated what he called radical surgery in the judiciary. Alleged corrupt judges were fired. But before the Kiraitu Ringera surgery, Justice Richard Kwach had done a judicial rectitude. He also concluded that the judiciary was a den of robbers of justice.
Now we will go back to the national conversation that Uhuru Kenyatta invited us to have. The Republic demands faithfulness, not to the Constitution, but to the will of the people. Even Abraham Lincoln had a fight with the Supreme Court in the US on this. To him, the choice was between bigoted Supreme Court judges who are the den of robbers and slave traders on the one side, and the will of the people on the other side. Abraham Lincoln threatened to mobilize mass action against the racist judges and the saboteurs of the popular will. And he won. If the Kenyan courts are an auction for human souls and a market for the human flesh, we need the Lincoln method. We must subject the courts to the will of the people. If the Akasha drug dealers killed and bribed judges to get free, as the US courts told us, then we must ask some questions about this den of robbers. Why did Uhuru Kenyatta appoint some judges and refuse to appoint others? What does the state know that we do not? And if the state knows something, should Kinoti move in and do some arrests? Ours is just a question.
And now, a random thought. 41 judges were appointed. Then Uhuru Kenyatta refused to swear them in. Why? What did he know about them that we do not know? Then, after he swore in the CJ, some of the judges got appointed and some were rejected. And the question here is, why? Why did he reject some of the judges? Is it because they had tattoos on their chest? Zero. They must have been rejected because of a higher threshold. And in our view, NIS and DCI owe the public a duty of care. They should tell us why they rejected these judges, because they must have the evidence. Using this evidence, Kinoti should charge them, and maybe he should collaborate with the FBI to fix the Akasha judges while at it. If Uhuru could not appoint some judges, the reason must be made public. And if they committed some crimes
soft or hard, the public should know. And in the meantime, Nancy Baraza should be reinstated. Her crime of pinching the nose of an earthling cannot compare with Akasha crimes and the sabotage prosecuted by our courts today. If the rejected judges have a chance at redemption, then Justice Nancy Baraza should also be reinstated.